Welcome back to the continuing adventures of Stealthy Elven Rigger and Shadowrun Dragonfall, where we hopefully will help Glory find redemption. She did just kill Marta, who I'm still kind of a little torn about killing. I mean, on the one hand, Marta probably could have taken the kids and then started up another cult somewhere. She's still a follower of the Adversary, which means wherever she went, people would die. I'm assuming these kids aren't very happy with what just happened. You monster, you killed Marta. It couldn't be helped. Hera's going to get you. You'll see. Man, I feel pretty upset about that. But it's gonna be alright. Let's just hurry up and stop Hera. Because, in all honesty, I feel like you can't escape the Adversary. The only option that Glory had to escape the Adversary was literally to remove as much essence from her body as possible. I don't think Marta would have taken that same step. You know what I mean? She was a mage. We did see her cast a spell, so she's definitely in the adversary's, or under the adversary's control. Let's get this door open. As you step forward, the scintillating red light that streams from the doorway flickers and dies. There's a strange, lurching sensation in your gut, but it clears almost instantly. The door swings open with a touch. That seems to have done it. Glory nods, then reaches into her satchel. Her hand comes back out, clutching a small jar. I'm going to put a smear of this on your forehead. It's sort of alchemical balm. Her voice goes quiet. Hera taught me how to make it. Whoa. She unscrews the cap from the jar, revealing a pale white ointment. The surface glitters strangely in the dim light. If you ever wondered where my share of the take from our jobs is gone, this is the answer. Powdered orichalcum isn't cheap. Holy cow. No, it isn't. I'm sure that it isn't. Where'd you even find the supplier? The talismonger Algernon hooked me up with the contact of his in the... That's a troll run area in... I don't know if it's Germany. I know it's in Europe somewhere. His prices are high, but considering the rarity of the material, they're fair. Thankfully, I don't need that much of it to make the balm. She dips a metallic fingertip into the jar and begins to stir. Boundaries between the material world and the astral plane are weak here. The stuff acts sort of like a lens. It focuses your perception, makes the haze real. That doesn't sound good. She applies a smear of ointment to her forehead. It looks like a glob of glittering white paint. With this, we can deal with the spirit on its own level. Sounds like a plan to me. I'm glad you came prepared. Now, sounds like a plan to me. She dips her finger back into the balm and traces it down your forehead. The ointment feels cool and oily on your skin. That's good, because we don't have another one. She fishes in her bag a second time and pulls out a pair of silver necklaces. A rune-inscribed pendant dangles from each. This will protect your astral self from spiritual possession. Don't take it off while we're dealing with the shrine, whatever you do. Put the pendant on, got it. Glory puts on her own pendant. The necklace glitters slightly against her pale skin. I don't know what's going to happen when we step into that room, Stealth. We're playing with forces outside of our control. Are you ready to do this? I'll manage. Let's go then. Once we purified the spirit, we can see about rescuing those kids. Hera will get away, but we can worry about that later. That's the plan, let's do it. One last thing. Before we do this, I have reason to suspect that Hera isn't the real power here anymore. I think that the spirit is. Okay, explain that, Glory. I think that when Hera started using the shrine, he handed the spirit trapped inside of it the keys to the kingdom. The bastard might think that he's in charge here, but he isn't. Not anymore. He's a servant, just like everybody else. The only difference is that he doesn't know it. So this is good in two ways. One, Hera's going to have a ridiculously hard time starting up another cult, since we're not going to... Our goal is to save everyone here, not to kill Hera. The other part about this is, once we take this out, we shut down the majority of his operation. I'm assuming it's going to be really hard for him to start to capture another spirit like this. What are you basing this on? What we saw with the initiate and the fridge what we heard Marta say about the sacrifices. Lots of little things, but they add up. Also, if we take care of the spirit, we don't have to worry about this area at all. And the adversary's power will be cleansed from a national park. Because if we don't do anything about the spirit and we just take the kids away, then people are going to visit the park at some point in time, and then we're going to have a cabin in the woods situation. Well, not exactly cabin in the woods, but it'll be scary. Anyway, I'm only bothering you with this because it's solid evidence that we're doing the right thing. Even if Harold does escape, he won't be as much of a threat as we thought he was. I just wanted you to know that. Thanks, now let's do this. Good. Okay. This is gonna get freaky. I just know it. Okay. Let's open her up. Now that definitely looks like an altar. As you approach the shrine, a chorus of high, sibilant voices fills the air. The sound is light and airy, but something about it fills you with a bone-deep dread. Welcome home, Glory. Glory's eyes go wide. She opens her mouth to speak, and no sound escapes her. Glory, what? Something slams into you, a wave of intangible force that turns your consciousness inside out and sends shock waves reverberating through your mind. The world lurches, and everything goes black. See, that's why you don't mess with ancient evil spirits. Well, in this case, a toxic spirit. Slowly, you begin to stir. Murky, flickering impressions invade the oily stillness of your unconscious mind. Sensations come in waves, washing up over you and jerking you back toward consciousness. You smell acritic smoke and burning meat, the roar of distant flames whispering in your ears. When your eyes flutter open, a dull, red glare fills your vision. As you attempt to struggle to your feet, you become dimly aware that the gravity here feels wrong. Everything is heavier than it should be. Slowly, the waves grow still and your senses calm. You find yourself staring into an infinite horizon. The blasted ruins of the first place stretch out in all directions, as far as the eye can see. Holy shit. Is this astral space? No. Wearily, she surveys your surroundings, or someplace else. You're gonna have to be more specific, Glory. I don't have answers for you, but there's one thing that I am sure of. Whatever this place is, the adversary holds sway here. If this is the adversary's domain, wouldn't that make this hell? No. She shakes her head. I don't think it's as simple as that. But the spirit that we're hunting is going to be here, right? Yes, it should be here somewhere. Alright, then we'll just have to worry about that later. Whoa! Can we take a second to actually love this OST, this soundtrack right now that's playing? Dude, this is so sad. This fits Glory perfectly in this moment. Whoa. Yeah, this place is scary. I mean, look at the beds. Yikes. Okay, let's keep going. Should be transported. Oh. As you step forward, you find yourself gagging. The air in this room is saturated with a slaughterhouse smell. A smell like blood and bile and feces. The stench of an abattoir. Up ahead, you catch sight of something sliding into the world. It looks like a charred man with a pair of tortured faces where its shoulders should be. The thing burns like a Roman candle, spitting white, hot sparks in a fiery plume. An oily substance runs down between its dangling legs and splatters onto the floor. And where those drips land, they burn. Not good. Behind the creature, a second thing lumbers into view, a wall of muscle, sinew, and burning pitch. The things lurch towards you, leaving a trail of greasy smoke in their wake. Okay, now it's time to fight. So what can we do here? I guess we'll get the Stratodrome working. We could move the Stratodrome into cover, which I think might be the best case, and we could still take a shot with it. Let's move the Stratodrome to cover, and what are we going to be shooting first? I think we need to take out the Seeker. The thing with multiple faces. Ugh, that was a bad shot. Okay, Glory, we're going to boost you up with this adrenal pump. And we're also going to hide right here. Hopefully that'll protect us, and can stealth actually make a decent shot on one of these things. 59, take out the Seeker. Nice. Okay, we got a crit. I'm starting to really like Stealth a lot. Maybe we should only give him one drone. Ooh! Okay, that hurt. That hurt, ladies and gentlemen. So if we somehow manage to get out of here, we won't take that much. We'll actually heal that up, but I don't know if we'll be able to escape unscathed again. Okay. Maybe we actually might be able to pull it off. 51%. Let's go over here and see if we can get a better shot off on it. 53. Okay, Glory is just going to be taking shots here. That's really all we can afford. I don't really want her to run up against this thing because we don't know what it's capable of yet. But we are going to have to find out. So it can heal itself, which is horrifying. Okay, we actually might be able to pull this out. Glory could run up and just cut into tiny little pieces right now. So we'll just do that. Or she could miss. Okay, there we go. Not too bad, and we healed that 27 HP. Those Seekers actually do a ton of damage. Oh, man. Let's head in. Can't get worse, right? Okay, it can get worse. There's 2 Seekers. How much HP do we have on Stealth? Because if he takes 27 twice, I think he's almost dead. We're gonna hide here, and let's get the Strato drone out. I'm wondering if we should get both drones out. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna put the Strato over here, and then we'll put Glory next to Stealth. Seekers are, of course, our main priority right now. This thing, it'll take him a while to catch up to us. Nice. Okay. Dude, Stealth is actually a lot better than I thought. Let's pump up. And let's start taking some shots. We might as well go for this thing. I know it's in cover, but might as well go crazy with the Guardian. Okay, it missed, which is fantastic. This thing's gonna take, what, one more turn to get to us? Or not. Or not. Or not. Okay, Stealth, what do we do here? We're going to activate the Sundowner. Hopefully we can put a decent amount of damage down on this thing. Okay. Scratch that plan. We're going to use a concussion grenade. Hopefully we can knock it out. I don't know how well that did. And yeesh, this is bad. That thing's protected. We can move up right here and maybe we could get a decent... Nah. We have a better shot on this thing, so let's go for that. 48% really isn't that good. Now Glory. Love you. You're gonna have to go toe to toe with this thing. Not bad. The Mauler. Wow, that's lovely. Let's fray its armor. You missed the second hit. That's not... Oh, 19 on the Sundowner drone. Could be worse, could be better, but Stealth took a pretty big hit from that. What actually surprises me is the fact that our bots are still currently functioning right now. See, Stealth is fantastic. He is still going hard, even though he's pretty much unconscious right now. That's why I love Stealth. Okay. Yeesh. Okay. What the heck do we do here? Well, we could heal Stealth up, which I don't really know if that's going to be that useful. Okay, 12 damage. If we could lay 12 damage on it again, that'd be great. Eesh. Okay, not that good. And yeah, we have to reload, because the Sundowner, for being a great support drone, really is not that good at a lot of stuff. It's not that good at offense. I mean, it can hold its own, but it's not fantastic. Good job, Strato. Even when on the verge of passing out. Okay, now he's fully passed out. Yeah, that's not good. How are we gonna handle this? Well, she should be able to take this thing out. One. Okay, there we go. Okay, Glory, how are you gonna handle this? Let's go for 2 shots right here. Both misses. And let's go for an aim shot. Nice. It didn't kill. And our drone takes more damage. Great, right? Well, at least we got 2 guardians. Let's take 2 shots. There we go. Okay, so both drones actually repaired, which is fantastic. So we're going in with our drones. Doing decent. They're not bad. We haven't had to use too many healing items yet, so I'm happy. And this looks, yeah, this looks like the altar. Dude. Whoa. Yeah, that actually looks more impressive in the astral. Now, whoa, my goodness. Okay, that looks more intimidating than I thought it would. The thing hovering before you is hideous. Its broad chest is jacketed in scale-like patches of burning coal. Its many sets of antlers shimmer with heat. It smells like a bonfire, wood, smoke, burning fur, and blackening bodies. The spirit inclines its head towards glory and spreads its arms in welcome. Glory, welcome, child. It speaks in a chorus of clear, lifting voices. You don't hear them so much as feel them. The sensation is strange, like hundreds of butterflies fluttering in your chest. What a pleasure it is to see you again. Glory steps forward, trepidation on her face. Standing before the towering form of the spirit, she looks frail and small. Takes a deep breath, steels herself, and speaks. I know what you are, spirit. Before the adversary twisted you, before Harrow bound you into this rock. She drops a hand to the satchel at her side. I can help you to be that again. All that you need to do is let me. The spirit chuckles, a strange, warbling sound that sends a shiver down your spine. We are not in need of help. We are our great master's servant, just as Harrow is, just as you are. Despite your misguided attempt to cut away his love from your heart. Dude, this music is killing me. The voices in your head soften, become sad, but the fluttering in your chest turns ugly, like the buzzing wings of a swarm of blowflies. You have mangled yourself beyond repair, and you did it to spite him. He who was your greatest benefactor. You betrayed him, child. But he loves you all the same. Don't listen to that thing, Glory. Cut the shit, spirit. The adversary sounds like a pretty reasonable guy. Don't listen to that thing, Glory. Slowly, terribly, the spirit begins to turn. You can hear the crack and pop of splintering vertebrae as its enormous head shifts on its shoulders. Wait, it just... Ooh, it like owled. It fixes its carnivorous gaze on you. Your friend. This outsider speaks out of turn, but we take no offense. His words are like the bauble of a newborn babe. He is ignorant of the truth. The spirit inclines its head towards you. If the noise continues, we will teach him, and the babble will cease. Okay. Glory shoots you a sidelong glance. She mouths out the word, don't. Okay. I have a message for you from our great master. He has a gift for you, a peace offering, one that he offers freely, a sign of his continued affection for you. He knows that you desire his servant's destruction. As a symbol of his love, he will grant you the power to bring an end to Harrow. He knows that you wish to free the children of the first place. As a sign of his compassion, he will help you set them free. You can have everything that you want, child. All of this, and more. But remain silent. We trust Glory on this. That's a nice pitch, Spirit, but you neglected to mention the price. True. As all deals with the devils wind up. The Spirit leans toward her, clasping its hands. This will cost you nothing. A simple gesture, a trifle, a show of good faith. If you demonstrate your love for him, he will reward you beyond your wildest dreams. Remove the protective ward from your neck, and his gift is yours for the taking. Yours forevermore. Say nothing. Glory cranes her neck to look up at the reeking cadaverous thing that looms over her. I had my own limbs hacked off to get away from the adversary. I paid somebody to do it. That's how badly I wanted to be free of your great master. Your offer is as pathetic as it was predictable. To be frank, I'm disappointed in you. There you go, Glory. The bonfire stench of the spirit thickens, and its antlers glow white. The heat radiating from the thing is like an oven, a kiln, a blast furnace. If you rebuke our great master for a second time, I will chew what's left of you into mulch. The marrow from your bones will nourish the garden. I promise you this, child. I promise it. I have a better idea. She dips a hand into her satchel and produces a ceremonial dagger. The blade shimmers eerily in the light. We're going to purify you, spirit, and after we've finished, you'll help us rescue those kids. Spirit cackles. Very well, child. If pain is what you seek, we will bring it to you. Beneath its leathery skin, the thing's bones begin to shift, straining against the ligaments and tendons that bind them. A hideous cracking sound fills the air as its skeleton splinters and pops. As you watch the spirit's body begin to rupture, great lesions open up in the creature's chest and back. Its ribcage cracks. From some horrible internal pressure, the spirit's chest heaves, and a foul liquid pours from the ribs in its flesh. A flash of light stabs your eyes, and when your vision is clear, you find 3 identical spirits floating before you. Death comes in many forms, child. The fluttering sensations in your chest grows into a rasping pain that steals the breath from your lungs. It feels like you're being eaten alive. Yours will be swift and brutal. Okay, we'll be alright, right? What do we got? There's one here, there's one here, one here. So one of these is the true heart of the first place. Okay, let's get our backs behind something. At least it didn't spawn like right next to us. Not bad. So it wasn't that one. Let's try this one. Dang it. Okay, Glory. Now might be time to get that adrenaline pumping. Let's take 2 shots on this and see what happens. Ah. We have another chance. Let's go 2 shots here. Really? Like for real? Okay, that one's also a fake. So this is the real one. Really? It did all that for fakes? Okay. Okay, there's decent cover here. We'll move the drone there. And let's take a shot. They're not great shots, mind you, but... Oh! Are you kidding me? For real? Okay, this isn't good. Harrow. A figure materializes out of the shadow. The form is wispy and insubstantial, projection of a man distorted by distance. His silhouette ripples like a flag in the wind. Through the haze, you can see his face. He is more beautiful than handsome. With sculpted features and an unnaturally youthful complexion, his expression is sad. Harrow. Glory. The voice is deep but faint, and marred by echoes. It sounds as if he's shouting from the far end of a long tunnel. You shouldn't have come here. I was content to let you live out your life in peace. I've come to put an end to this place, Harrow. This place and your pathetic, sickening cult. I don't want to kill you, Glory. And I won't, unless you force my hand. The flickering silhouette spreads its arms wide. Ask me for my protection, and I will usher you out of this place. You can leave the first place in peace. If you ask politely, I might even let your friend leave with you. I won't abandon your victims here, Harrow. Not again. I'm going to burn this place to the ground. My only regret is that you aren't here in person to burn with it. The projection of Harrow's sighs. A fight then, very well. The air all around him begins to pulse with scintillating bursts of color. He's rippling. Transparent form glows with heat from within. You brought this upon yourself. Really? We got another one? Oh, come on, man. Okay. I guess we take a shot at Harrow. Not a ton of damage. So Glory, is it better for her to attack this thing? Let's see what happens. Okay, that wasn't real. But maybe she could do some AP damage against Harrow. Not bad. Pretty good. What about this thing? Nope, not real. So where's the last one? It's, of course, the furthest away it could possibly be. Okay. So there's more. Is it? Oh, come on, man. This is kind of bad. So Harrow's probably our biggest enemy right now. Let's see if we can eliminate this thing. Okay, we can eliminate that one. Gloria, if you could hunt down Harrow and kill him, please. Ah, and there goes Harrow too. Now let's see about this. Nope, that one's not there. That one's not real. Let's move a little bit closer. 56, let's get aim going. Really? Come on, man. Yeah, we're gonna lose the Sundowner, I think. 1 damage? Oh, it's because of the protections that Glory gave us. Okay, I can dig it. Let's break this out on our drone. We can't even break this out on our drone. I feel like this is the real one. Let's take 2 shots at this. Okay, that doesn't exist. Glory, if you could. Really? That one doesn't exist, so it's this one. I think it's this one. I think it'll always be this one up here. No! It wasn't that one. Okay, Glory, go to town. It's this one. Alright. Hit him up, Glory. Harrow's back now? Yeah, Harrow's back. Okay. Well, the good news is, that's how we could tell. Yeah, they were really trying to destroy our drone. Next turn, I think we're gonna have to, like, really work on this. Let's eject up. And that thing's gonna be taking negative damage. Well, it's not gonna be taking negative damage, but you get the idea. It's now shielded thanks to Harrow. Not bad. We could take a couple shots on Harrow right now, which will probably be for the best. Or not. Okay, Harrow's gone, so the shield is now gone. Dang it. Why is this thing just... This thing's killing me, man. Stealth is doing fine from his position right now. Apparently our drone's alright. We get a free reload, which is lovely. Not bad. Could have been better. Here we go with... Yeah, let's go for it. Or not. Let's just go and try to cut it, Glory. And miss. A lot. Nice. There we go. Decent damage. Well, good news is Harrow isn't back yet. I'm assuming it takes a considerable amount of power to project himself from wherever the heck he is. Nice. 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 Beautiful. Really? There we go. Weakened, the spirit's form flickers and sparks. The burning coals that clung to its body fall off in clumps, and its searing antlers begin to cool. The chorus of littling voices warbles and shrieks as its body transmogrifies into something else. Through the haze, you can see Harrow's eyes go wide at once. His rippling silhouette begins to fade back into the shadows whence it came. His body becomes insubstantial. Go ahead and run, you fucking coward. Run back to the real world in whatever hole you crawled out of. We'll catch you. Shadows in the shape of a man smile back at you. The distance in his voices has increased. It sounds like he's shouting from miles away. I don't think so. You don't even know where the real me is, Glory. Oh, don't worry. We'll find you. We're good at that sort of thing. Projections flashes you a condescending grin. Believe whatever you like, fool. It won't do you any good. Years from now, I'll still be doing what I do. And you will have accomplished nothing. I don't know about that. Go ahead, Harrow. Try to set up another cult. You won't get far before I hunt you down. Projection chuckles. The sound is thin and hollow. You know better than that. But nothing makes me happier than the sound of you lying to yourself. Goodbye, Glory. Oof. The shadow slowly dissipates and Harrow is gone. Run, coward. Run far, far away. We'll find you. Glory continues, staring for a long moment at the spot where the projection of Harrow vanished. Her expression is unreadable. Slowly, she turns away. The spirit's writhing form continues its transformation. Twisted claws buckle, break, and reform. Charred bones begin to heal. The barn fire stench of it slowly dies away, replaced by an array of more pleasant smells, oak and pine, and mineral oil, rustic feasts, and mulled wine. As it cools, the spirit raises its head. Its body is as shaky as a newborn fowl's. What has happened to us? What have you done? Say nothing. What have you done? Terrible things, spirit, loathsome, unforgivable things. You have corrupted children, turned them into killers. You've been a party to violence, torture, and the desecration of corpses. You've created monsters. Spirit cringes, shaking its head from side to side. It doesn't speak, but a low rumbling sound emanates from somewhere deep in its chest. Unpleasant to think about, isn't it? But you have to, Spirit. You can't run from what you've done. Your actions are part of you, whether you like it or not. The rumbling sound turns into a tormented howl. The noise conjures images of mourning mothers and caged animals, screeching orphans and dying men. It is a sound of pure, unmitigated despair. Glory takes a step forward, towards the giant creature. Listen to me, Spirit. I need your help. We're here to rescue the cultists of the first place, the street kids whose minds you touched. We're getting them out of here before the adversary can do to them what it did to you. Spirit stares at Glory for a long moment. Finally, it dips its head in a nod. Yes, we will help you. I'll be damned, something's gone right for a change. The spirit bows its head. We have withdrawn ourselves from the minds of the people here. They are themselves again. Thank you. We'll take our leave now. Wait. The heart of the first place head jerks up in alarm. We wish to do more. We have much to atone for, as you said. Just what do you hope to do? Make amends, heal the sick and the wounded, bring them the succor of hearth and home. But we can do nothing without your help. Ooh. We are still bound to the shrine, anchored here. We cannot leave without your assistance. Tell us what you need us to do. We need an appropriate vessel to carry us out of the rock. Something touched by magic, but more dead than alive. It dips its head. Do you have anything that can help us? Gingerly, she reaches up and wraps a hand around the protective ward that hangs around her neck. Yes, I think so. Say nothing. With a single motion, she snaps the chain. The pendant falls to the floor. The heart of the first place lowers its eyeless head, then traces an elaborate gesture into the air. A warm glow envelops it, and a similar glow spills from Glory. There is a bright flash, and the spirit is gone. Glory, you okay? Slowly she rises. She looks you in the eye, a quizzical expression on her face. I can feel it, the spirit. It's bound to me now. What does that mean for us? Can the spirit help us like it said? See for yourself. She raises an arm, and you feel a burst of warmth and comfort in your chest. It wants to help people, to heal them. It wants redemption, just like I do. Together, maybe we'll find it. Maybe you will. Behind your eyes, your vision starts to twist. It feels as though you're being turned inside out. Time to go. With the spirit's link to the adversary severed, This entire reality is falling apart. See you in the real world, Glory. Yeah, she offers you a grateful smile. I'll see you there too. Lovely. Just lovely. We did it. Slowly you swim back to consciousness, struggling to your feet. You find Glory already standing and alert. I can feel them. The spirits set them free. But they're trapped somewhere here in the complex. The initiates, you mean? Yes, and the others. She surveys the room, a worried expression on her face. We need to find them and get out of here. The connection between this compound and wherever we were is breaking down. As that place disintegrates, more and more things are spilling through, like rats fleeing a sinking ship. She nods. Yeah, and it's only a matter of time before the first place is consumed too. Look in the corner. There. You can already see it happening. Yeah. I'll take your word for it. Let's move. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Please tune into the next episode where we try to help out as many of the initiates as we can. We've beaten Harrow, and Glory hasn't found redemption yet, but hopefully she and the Hearth Spirit are on their way. Please tune into the next episode in the thrilling adventures of Stealthy Elvenrigger in Shadowrun Dragonfall as we get these initiates out and proceed to our next great adventure. Thanks for watching, please be excellent to each other, and have a nice day. Peace.